morning, afternoon, and evening to nobody, because welcome to the YouTube exclusive episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Justice for All. I am currently speaking to my webcam that is off because, I'm recording my YouTube exclusive episode at last, as promised. Well, let's talk about Phoenix Wright. Just kidding, it's never quiet on DG Tinderbox channel. Real talk, I was intending to do a thing where I would stream like 2 Ace Attorney episodes, staggered with other stuff, and then I would do a YouTube exclusive. Every time I've gone to record an offline episode though, Animu or somebody has said, no, you might as well go live. And I've got the one and only Matthew by my side, so there's nothing that can get in my way. Where we left off, Surgeon Asshole was murdered. He went to Maya Faye's village to try to have her summon the spirit of a nurse who died in a car crash shortly after medical malpractice, which caused 14 people to lose their lives. And it's pretty fucking obvious that he was actually had something to do with it. Maya supposedly summoned her. We got like a booba ghost, but basically we went back to the jail and Maya Faye was channeling her sister, Mia, our old mentor whomst died and is also now a booba ghost. She was telling us to go win the case when, through this magical stone we were given, it is revealed to us that Mia is lying to us. But I am very, very confused. Hangover plus disaster equals more hangover. The Hangover King equals DG Tinderbox equals Hangman. It's all word association. I love it. But that's not what we're here to do today. We're here to play some Ace. I think it's time that we hop in and we check it out. So let's do just that. Equals arrested. Is that true? That's funny. So here we are, just after that whole fiasco took place, and we investigated too. I remember. Look, Dragon, look. Look, it's the best girl. It's the best girl in the world. Where is she? Hang on, let me, where's mine? I feel exposed and uncomfortable. There we go. There's my comfort. There's my comfort. We got Maya Faye, ladies and gentlemen. What? Prosecutor Von... Oh, that's right. So Von Karma's kid is going to be... So from the first Ace Attorney, Dragon Rage, at the very last trial, we got prosecuted by this scary George Washington-looking motherfucker named Von Karma, who was the prosecutor and almost beat us in the trial until it came to light that he himself was the culprit of an old murder case, and he went to jail. But his kid has now become a prosecutor and is definitely gonna have it out for us. So let's see what he's like. Possibly not coming in? No. I heard it's his suck. I heard it's his successor this time. Suck. Successor? Oh no, don't be sad. Don't be sad. Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks. Also, he could win. This... Oh, I thought they were gonna show him. Dragon Rage, you've got a powerful weapon there for goofy results. Use it well. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. There he is. See where I'm getting the George Washington from? Although he does have that, like late 90s, like, EDM DJ earring going on. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. He had a 40-inch long, who knows what sorts of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now his successor. I wonder what kind of person he'll turn out to be. No, there it is, Dragon, there it is. You haven't probably even seen it because you haven't looked at the thingies, but there's the face. The face that made me pity this poor thing. It's no good. And the half closed eyes right there. She's like Mystic Maya. Oh my god! Look! Burley! You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really... Dracula. I got Dracula and Vampire a bunch too. Dragon Rage. Apparently, I mean, I guess if you think about it logically, like, a lot of things associate with that. Like, there's Bat, Monster, there's, like, Handsome Man, like, anything with fantasy involved. Cape, Coffin, you know, it all, Demon, it all leads back to Dracula. That's the new theory. Everything in the world can be traced back to Dracula. We're gonna have to give Pearl, by the way, I think I gave Pearl a lower voice than Maya. We're gonna have to just deal. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Right now. Over me. Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Sponge Tokyo Bob. Oh yeah. It's crazy to think that someone else has seen that, Dragon. Then you came all by yourself. Stay mature, fucking VOD watchers. Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed the map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not, I ran. I ran? That's my favorite country that hates my guts. I can't, oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train, yeah, oh yeah. Kids are a fucking ball of energy, dude. You think that's not possible? Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train? Oh yeah, by the way, she's like a country bumpkin who's never been outside the village, so she doesn't know about things that carry you, apparently. I give up. It's time. Isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Aunt Karma tries to do something to me? Dragon Rage, it's your fault. Maya's sad. Why has she always gotta be sad? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Doof Baggins, that's a good one. I like that. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. Objection! Oh! Huh. We're getting lore for those who haven't kept up, but I do have to update the fucking now. 23. Well, I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Fucking cut it out! Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. It was always back and forth with them, but when you're rivals for life... Maya! Please don't mention that name ever again. Not after the incident. I know where this is going. Cut out, Dragon Rage. But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. We hooked up for a little while, but then he did me dirty. In more ways than one. There we go, that's more like it. He's gone? And he's not coming back. Did he die? Did they kill Edgeworth? What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. You know it's gonna be something stupid. Because he's on vacation in the Maldives. And then there's gonna be a picture of Edgeworth, like, shirtless with his fucking beach shorts sipping a mojito. I can see it already playing out in my mind. His muscles rippling in the ocean breeze. June 21st, 10 o'clock in the morning. Actually, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Courtroom number 2. Buzza, buzza, buzza. Dragon Rage, be quiet. Court is now in session for the trial of my affair. Again. This poor fucking girl can't catch a break, man. This is the second... I mean, I was gonna say the second time she's been falsely accused of murder, but she kind of may have pulled the trigger. Well, no. Alright, there's clues, but I'm not going into detail. We'll see. Swan Bidoof. It's a scary image. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Von Karma, I presume. My name is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Maybe when we're done here, we could get a milkshake. I know a good place. We could discuss, you know, how you got into law. The long, hard arm of the law. No, I mean, it's weird that you got to that. What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? Mr. Phoenix Wright. ... You must be a little shocked because I am a human. Correct? Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady. She's the famous successor to Prosecutor Von Karma. I am Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy. Dragon Rage, look. She's kind of got like a Dragon Ball Z vibe to her, huh? She looks like a Dragon Ball character. Hello, Franziska. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to I'm not doing a German accent, by the way, to this country for one sole reason. Oh! Dragon. Whip. She's got a whip. No, don't. Please don't. No, not in front of all these people. Don't expose my buttocks. Revenge. Is this about her No, Phoenix. If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can fuck off, because in real life, if there is a personal investment, you know, in a trial from, you know, either a prosecutor, a member of the jury, the judge, they aren't allowed to participate. Any idiot, like, wow. She just smacked the judge with a whip. I'm talking. All right. I mean, come on. Let me. I assume, jokes aside, I assume that the Ace Attorney community has already made all the jokes I could ever make here. Like, this is not exactly thinly veiled, you know. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. And I got spanked. Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down. No. Oh, the thumbnail for this episode, man. If you're watching this on YouTube, I invite you to like open a new YouTube tab. Look at the thumbnail. Look at the thumbnail for this video. I don't even need to know what it is yet, but it speaks for itself. You can see it. You know what I'm envisioning. There it is. Alright, back to the video.
Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please.
Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. Perfection, and it gets no better.
The defendant...
Fuck! The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
Very well. What is the defense's position?
Your Honor, a ghost did it.
Does the defense wish to enter plea not guilty?
Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. I think we might have a new best. We might have a new best girl dragon. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. I'm gonna kick your ass. Justified self-defense. Fucking Dracula. No thanks, dragon. A plea usually reserved when a person unintentionally... I know! We know what that is! We could very easily make a solid case if it was self-defense, but... don't fall for it. The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because the plea justified self-defense to say you did kill someone. Oh my god, she did the me thing! You guys can never see it because my fucking arms are too big for the web camera. When I start the stream and I do that, that is fucking exactly what I'm doing with my arms. I go... Oh no, why do I have to like her? Why do I have to like this character? How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness. She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. You know what? This isn't... Witness, your name and occupation. Hang on, there's something I need to check because this is a fucking anime. Oh, God. Listen, alright, it's a video game. Donkey and Dragon isn't Shrek. That surprises me. What is it? What does it become? By the way, we got Gumshoe here. Yes, Your Honor, my name is Dick Gumshoe, and I'm a detective at the local precinct. Ow. Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If everyone please look at this map. It's Centaur. Donkey, Dragon is Centaur. Ah, that's a stretch. All right, AI. If everyone please have a look at this map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I want to show you guys something. I want to show you all something real quick. I know we're in the middle of a trial, but this is important. Okay, check this out. See anything weird here? The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. You shouldn't. Unless you have a good eye, like old Tinderbox does. In which case you would see this thing. It's like a teddy bear going. It's adorable. We're gonna put it right here so that it's symmetrical. The channeling chamber has no... Actually, I need this to go because I need to actually pay attention here. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. So, what I mentioned last time was this: when we went into the chamber, these they mentioned the 4 floor panels. This is like a folding Japanese style screen with a hole in the bottom. Maya claimed that she had a dream she was buried alive, but Mia, I think it was, or maybe the little one, said like you can't dream while you're being possessed. So here's what I think. I think somehow Maya got put under the floorboard, right? somebody else was also under the floorboard. Like, during the summoning, somehow she ended up under the floorboard. Somebody was under the floor. They came over here into the darkness, opened some sort of a... There must have been something here. They fired a shot through the screen, killing Mr. Asshole. Then they put Maya back out and escaped through whatever the undercroft of the floor was. That's still what I'm thinking. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room.
What were they doing in there?
The Doofalos. They were channeling a spirit, sir. That's the attitude you should have if you're saying something that absurd in a courtroom. Although in this universe, we have seen it to be true. CH
Channeling a spirit?
That's quite the look of disbelief you've got there, Your Honor. Well, anyways, a few minutes after the challenge started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. I've gotten 6 from since this. That's because you're in weird territory now. You're in, like, unknown territory with it. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. Me and Lotta Hart.
Oh, and that's when they found the victim was already
Dead.
correct.
No?
I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over.
Fuck you. You've said that for, like, all of our things. Diagram of the chamber. That's gonna come in handy.
So, how was the victim killed?
Well, I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time, then. Alright, here we go. It's video game time. You would think it'd be something interesting and fun, Dragon, but it's not. It's not gonna get horny. I promise you. If you put Tinder and Charizard together, it's just gonna be like fire. It's gonna come out as like Fire Lizard or something. Cause of death. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead. Shot to the forehead, and you're to blame. You give surgeons a bad name. The shot was fired from point-blank range. That's not... No, that's not possible. Hang on, though. We'll get there. Before the victim was shot, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Alright, hang on, then. Yeah, that's what I said.
So the victim was stabbed before being shot.
It's fire. I told you it was going to be something stupid. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead.
The court accepts it into evidence, Mr. Wright. You may question the witness.
Okay, first thing that sticks out to me is the fact that there was a hole in the screen on the other side. Mount Pikadoof. The problem with that is, Dragon Rage, that sounds like it could actually be like... That's like written out in like the Latin alphabet, but like there probably is a Mount Pikadoof somewhere in the world that is just written in a language we can't see on the map. Okay. Elaborate, you vile fiend. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? Where was the victim's? Of course it was. The victim. Now, why would he have... Oh, she sounds hot! No! Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're already not paying attention to that, then I suggest you start.
Fingerprints, no fingerprints!
Along with the victims, the defendant, Maya Faze, were also on the grip, sir. Huzza buzza buzza buzza. You mean Arceus? Nice. So the defendants... fuck me. I think I'm not doing the shots this morning.
Fingerprints were left on the murder weapon.
Arg, I walked right into her hands there. The shot was fired from point-blank range. Elaborate. Point blank, huh? So how far away is that? Well, it's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know you shot residue? Phoenix, there's gun residue.
Oh, dragon look. Oh, no.
Stay focused, Dragon Rage. Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Norway! Excuse me? Gunpowder burn. Yeah, that. Gunpowder burn. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. She is correct. A gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. There were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Before that, the victim was shot. Before that, he was stabbed. Stabbed. And what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife.
I see. And whose knife was it?
Looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course, my face fingerprints are all over that, too.
All over it, huh?
Irk, this does not look good. Maybe I should stop questioning him at this point. It's not helping me. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Why are you wearing fucking gloves in a courtroom? The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause the instantaneous death. How severe was the wound? Been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. Makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. And use the victim to finish the victim after the victim was victimized. Are you sure he was stabbed first and then shot? Yep, sure can be. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who listens to foolish opinions of other foolish fools. Pistol shot, forehead at point blank, certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Yes, it fucking absolutely does. Think a little before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Grr, what a pain.
That's enough!
What do you mean that's enough? I didn't get to use any thingy.
We've clearly established how the victim was moitered.
I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today.
Very well. The court accepts the new evidence.
Ah, it's a good thing I did then. A small fruit knife bears my fingerprints. The date and time of death was June 19th at approximately 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. Did we? Wait, did we?
And 2 murder weapons, both with found fingerprints on them, huh?
This does seem like an open shut. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Naturally.
It's going from bad to worse. Okay, new theory. They didn't say anything about a trapdoor, and it's not on the map of the room, so I think I'm wrong about them getting up from behind the screen. I just think that the murderer hid behind that screen when those 2 were in the room alone, came out, killed him. At some point during the channeling, though, they did put Maya under those panels. They probably just, after they committed the murder, they probably just put her out, rubbed her fingers all over the fucking gun and stuff, because she was in a trance, mind you. She was in a fucking ghost trance. And then they hid under the floor panels until everybody cleared out, and then they snuck away. As if the summary right now is just something of the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours.
Actually, ma'am, that gavel is
Quite strong and thick. After all, there's no room for doubt, is there?
That is quite true, Mr. Wright.
Yeah.
Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It is the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
See, just as I promised, Mr. Wright. She is a little bit of an insufferable little fucking dweebus, though, ain't she? You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes.
What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change it, Mr. Wright?
No. No, not guilty. Fucker. If we plead self-justified self-defense, we'd basically be confessing murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor?
Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright?
The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. You want to maybe take that away from her? It's a fucking court of law, and that is just a weapon. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective! Yes, sir? Present the final portion of your testimony for the final strike. Yes, sir.
I now see here proceedings of them.
Eek.
Oh, yes, of course, dude. Go ahead and take your testimony.
The court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. What you got, Gummy? Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. That doesn't mean shit, though.
So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of back spray of blood on this.
Yes, but that doesn't mean shit. This piece directly links my fate to the crime, sir. It means she was in the vicinity of it. It means that, you know.
The court accepts this into evidence.
The clothes matter, there are blood spatters all over it. Dark Dragon Rage 21.
All right, Mr. Wright.
My fingerprints on both boot bops. Could this get any worse? Huh. What's wrong? You seem to be lost. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecutor should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. 12. Alright. So, the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. Maya's ... costume? No, the one that doesn't have any polka dots on it. She was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today, too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? It's covered in blonde. The blood on the costume. Lab results show it is the victim's blonde. Huzza buzza buzza. Maybe I should stop asking questions. It feels like I'm losing fucking time.
There is blood from the victim on the defense clothes. There was blood on the saddle. And blood on the ground.
I'm sorry, I'm peaking the audio really bad. I'll stop. So were there any other clues you could glean from... It should be Glean, Phoenix. Fucking get your grammar right. Well... Oh, man, why? If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on.
Oh, yes, moving on the program.
Fuck you! Press further. Why is Ms. Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? Because she sees something. There must be a reason as to why she would suddenly throw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. I'm getting there, dude. I wanted to exhaust all my dialogue before I pick an evidence.
Mr. Wright, Ms. Von Karma's lodge is
Perfect. Yeah, okay. There's one little thing. Your Honor? Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal?
Where is this problem you were talking about?
Come this far, there's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, bullet. I ask the court to please take a look at this sleeve of this costume.
Safe! There's a tiny hole here.
Yes. I have proven that Maya lives in a moth-infested dojo. A hole? Well, that wasn't in the report. Hold on.
What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder.
Gee, gunpowder? No one ever told me.
Oh, it smells of gunpowder.
I mean, the sleeve, her big-ass baggy sleeve could have fallen in front of the gun when she did the boom. But Looks like I found the hole I was looking for. I think you could look a little bit harder, Phoenix. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion is you make a big pool bullet hole. That's a bata. Shake it, bata.
Order! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record before doing anything.
Press the check button for details. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke. Nothing more. Give me that sweet fucking objection. How can you say something like that? There's a huge oversight.
Why agree with mistake of the police? What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true.
I don't know, Dragon Rage.
If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then...
No way!
Detective Gumshoe, please continue with testimony.
Yes, sir. Was not fighting back. He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? Well, we could find no evidence the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal.
So did the murderer have a fight with the victim, or not? Depending on this, circumstance around this murder changed drastically.
We're in for real trouble now. If I only had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That Von Karma, she thinks she can do bops and beat bops. What do you fucking mean, dude? It's pretty... I mean, it feels pretty open and shut to me on that. Oh, hold. There it is. That's number 30, by the way. That's number fucking 30. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Ash? Having you call me by my full name's kind of a weird feeling. Dick. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. I did. Then what, may I ask you, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? Alright, what does it mean? Tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? Wow, you're right.
It seems you're correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the man, that would change everything.
Here comes the chick. Ready? Oh no. The wind seems to be shifting. Here comes the chick. Oh, I thought she was gonna objection. Ha. What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. I love the humor in this game. Whoever did the localization, they knew what they were doing.
Miss Von Karma.
It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense, pleaded not guilty. Ack! Now that you...
Well, that's right! Which means...
The defense has yet to prove anything at all. I know. Let me play the fucking game and you'll see.
No! No!
That's my Darth Vader.
Well, yes, that's true.
Yeah. I can't believe that. I can't believe she does the tinderbox.
Furthermore,
just the fact that there's a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate a plea of justified self-defense.
How so?
Ow. Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added, of course. I mean, by myself, you want to put together a scenario all by myself? Ow. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. She's a fucking menace, isn't she? During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, you like my speculation that I'm giving? My completely groundless speculation? While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot. but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it.
This scenario you put together does make sense.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Well, on the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily.
please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
All right, what do we got? So, during the channeling, first of all, this is all his speculation. There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant, and in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Oh, add in body strength. Now to mention it, yeah, I guess. God damn it. You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maifei was in the middle of a channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Karain channeling technique, the medium physically changes. She knows? Whoa! With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Karain channeling technique. Whoosh! Like I said before, I am perfect.
Oh, what you talking about? I didn't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony.
Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Picked up the gun and ended it. I'm just checking to see if maybe there's something I've already got. Not yet. This thing's time is coming, though. Stabbed at point blank. Gunpowder residue. Sure. Murder weapon was Gray's. Small fruit knife. During the channeling, saw the chance to stab the victim in the chest. Oh, fuck. No, not that one. Gosh, dang it. That doesn't count. Repeat ones don't count. Stop whipping your whip at me, you foolish fool. The victim used the last of his strength to fight back. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was?
This bad.
I went to give blood the other day, and afterward I felt lightheaded and dizzy. Guess the difference maybe about 10 times that. Ack. Sorry. The victim took out his gun. Where in the world did that pistol come from? Looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, specifically brought it for that day. But a handgun? He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? They were too close. So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Defendant then picked up the gun. Maya's never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger. Even me. I wonder. Now do you understand? Avon Karma's logic is perfect. Your Poppy's wasn't. Huh? Yeah, how's he doing with Bubba in prison, huh? His testimony certainly makes us look very bad. There's got to be a contradiction in here somewhere, and uncovering it is going to cover the truth. So, during the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Hold on. Stabbed in the chest. Okay. The murder weapon. A fruit knife belongs to the Fays. It's too late now. I need everybody's help, but it's too late now. Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. No, it won't. What do you mean? This little hole has created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun point blank. If that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn on this costume? I mean, it's a little bit presumptuous. I can see in the video game's logic how that comes into being, but how would I have been presumed to notice that? Just because they were struggling doesn't mean she was like on top of him at the moment he fired the shot. Gunpowder burn. MC Gaming Lab says, damn. So do I, because that's bogus. That's bogus. That's bologna. Chat. This is what you testified earlier. When something's shot point blank, which it's not. By the way, all of this scenario is just Gumshoe's fucking musings, too. There's no way to say this is what happened at all. The burn area is left around the bullet hole. Wow! But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. Huzza buzza, a buzza buzza buzza.
That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean?
Con Moga and MC Gaming Lab. How you guys doing, by the way? How's your Monday going? I hope you're enjoying this purely YouTube exclusive stream. I mean video that's not streamed. Which means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. Oh man, look at this, Mekon. Look at this. You're enjoying a video by... Oh, there you go, look at that. This is Von Karma's daughter. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you could punch a hole in my logic with that? Oh yeah, by the way, she's got a weapon. She's got a weapon in the thing. This video is amazing. I agree. I'm watching it after the fact right now. And I agree. I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. She's already smacked a few of us. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. Yeah, that's what I assumed too. That makes a hell of a lot more sense than the back-ass thing it just made me do. We're up to 35, by the way. Up to 35 objections now. As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severy. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. You don't know that. Adrenaline is a hell of a drug. Don't forget to save. I'm already gonna. Is that a glimmer of desperation I see in your eyes, ma'am? You're gonna be eating that whip by the end of this. Well then. Oh, that's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There. That should satisfy even you.
That does seem to make an awful lot of sense. So what do you think, Miss Wright?
I must be careful. I cannot afford to make a mistake here. Especially because I used up all my shit. Something doesn't make sense. I don't know what, but I'm just gonna say it. There's a fatal flaw in your argument, Your Honor. Her argument. Fatal?
Oh!
Oh, no! Very interesting. I'd love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. MC Gaming Lab. Solve the trial for me. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow, and when she was about to strike, the doctor took a shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts that line of thinking. She put some distance between them, so that not this. The blood could have been from the stabbies. That's what perpetrated the stabbies. 2 shots fired, bears both their fingerprints. Okay. She stabbed in the chest and then shot point blank. Gunpowder residue around the bullet hole. We'll come back to that. Oh! 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 This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. Okay. Alright, okay, alright, okay. Alright, okay.
What is that, a folding screen?
I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen.
Yeah.
It looks like you already know what I'm talking about, chat. Oh, where? Why?
That's right. Your explanation, please.
Sure does, Mikan. The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then this folding screen. Passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, Maya, I mean the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Buzza buzza, a buzza buzza. No chance that she, a novice, or he rather, a novice gun wielder, would have aimed potentially a little bit too far down.
Order, order! This changes everything. Please look at the diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen.
It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in the area. Oh, me. The defendant was yonder. Yonder. Somewhere around here. What? What? What do you fucking mean? The defendant was here. Uh-oh. Alright, now we got a safe. Mikan, I may have committed the crime of oopsie daisies. We can't save. At the time that the shot was fired, she was right here. Take that. Well, Maya, I hope you enjoy prison. At least you'll be able to to build some muscle. It kicks you out of the Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? That didn't just happen. Because as you can see, chat, this is not a live recording. This is a pre-recorded VOD. So I can do something like this. See? Oh, we did this. Son of a bitch. Okay, no, you know what? I was early. I was early on. Definitely for the first time, and no anything. Look at that. Get out of here. What's this? What's this right here? What's this? What is that thingy? What is this red thing? Oh, fuck, I clicked it by accident. Son of a bitch. And that's what it is anyway. She was standing here, near the folding screen, as you can see by the dot that was already there. Oh, that's the bullet hole. Okay. Wait a second, Mikan. We know the defendant was close to the ground, based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Look at that face. Isn't it possible the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You of all people should know the answer to that question, Ms. Von Karma. If she was shot from somewhere closer, to be gunpowder burns present. However, there fucking wasn't. Yeah, was there, sweetheart? Ready for the she's gonna do the fucking anime. I like her eyes, though. Her cold, gray eyes. Ah! Curse you, Mr. Wright. You bitch.
I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was turning away from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this changed the defendant's situation?
It changes everything. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would have been ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen? No, because we don't know that, and this is all fucking blind speculation, but it's working in my favor, so let's go with it. Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she get the folding screen instead of her strike? Huzza buzza buzza. Wait. Oh, come on, you didn't give people a chance to mutter.
Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense.
I figured there had to be a reason. He's a big bluffer. I guess so. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Off. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the B. Blast radius of disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright, to think you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile? Oh yeah. Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? How is this all my fault? You can start repairing your standing by first removing the 3-strand goatee. That is fucking a low blow, and you will take that back. You do not insult the thickness of a man's beard. Oh, and rest assured your punishment. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, video game, please. Your punishment will come later. Punishment? Start sweating. Your Honor, I believe I've had all I can take of this detective's face. It's time to call in the next witness. Next witness? That's gotta be Lotta. Our girl!
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. Go play on the monkey bars. We will hear from the next witness.
Look at that, we kicked some ass. Took some names. We've got enough time left for a little bit of tomfoolery, though, I think. I'll tell you what, I know what we'll do. I think this is a good point, a good stopping point. We have learned that potentially Maya was far away from Dr. Asshole when he fired the gun up against the screen, which wouldn't make any sense from the at least from her line of reasoning that Maya started it. The whole killing and self-defense thing could still fly, so we still have to dispel that. But I think that at least now we have absolved Maya of murder, at least by this game's logic. So, for those of you on YouTube, we're going to go ahead and be calling it. You will catch me playing this again over at DG Tinderbox's Twitch channel, which you can find in the bio if you click on the little bio down there. In the meantime, I'm gonna play with these guys for a little while. So, for the rest of you, have a good day or night. And I don't know, go do something else.